So there are cooking classes and there are wine tastings, but we're really looking to elevate those experiences and take them to the next level. We met with Chef Selene and took over her restaurant for a half day. We deducted the wines of Santorini, we learned about the different flavor profiles of the olive oils, and we wrapped it all up with a cooking demonstration. We met with Chef Selene and really got the opportunity to learn about the ingredients of the island. She took us through the wines of the island, the olive oil. It was such a great local experience.
We will do a cooking class together, a wine tasting, and an olive oil tasting. You will be able to try 10 different wines, 6 different olive oils from 6 different olive varieties, so that you will be able to understand that the same rule follows the olive oil pairing with food as it is with the food and wine pairing.
Interesting.
Then you will cook a full meal that you will enjoy during lunchtime with wine pairing.
She really taught us about the island.
Santorini has 1/3 or even more is organic farming. We don't use pesticides, we don't use fertilization, and we are getting the first harvest every morning that comes directly to the restaurant.
And we felt so special and it was such a learning experience. It was like being home in Santorini. Olive oils of Santorini really deserve a proper deductive tasting. What makes this olive oil so unique is that it grows in the volcanic soil of Santorini. So we were taking through 7 different types of olive oils, and we deducted their flavor profiles based on where they're planted on different parts of the island, when they were picked, and what they might be used for. Our olive oil tasting started with how to properly taste olive oil. So you put your hand over the cup and you warm it up just a bit, so it's just a little bit warmer than room temperature. You take a sip, you gurgle it as you were tasting wine to really let the flavors and the different layers of the olive oil explode throughout your mouth.
Soft and velvety.
We tasted peppery, we tasted fruity, we tasted bitter, we tasted lemon influenced.
Olive oil is not as easy as with a wine.
Yes.
No,
much
it's a little
more
bit different.
Yes.
That loud, this one builds.
Tickles down here. It's a little very peppery.
All different olive oils are used for different purposes, whether it's cooking with a particular type of vegetable, whether it's to be enjoyed with bread on its own, or whether it's to be used to marinate different proteins like meats or pork or chicken.
Oh wow, that's very different.
Yeah, imagine to make
So if you're looking to really include that strong culinary component into your itinerary throughout Santorini, this is definitely an experience not to be missed. There's so many different varieties of olive oil, and there's so many different flavor profiles. The lead wine of Santorini is the Asiatico, and the Asiatico has high minerality because it's a volcanic island, and so it really brings forward some light, acidic, crisp, little hints of pear, little small hints of lemon. It could really go well with a lot of the common typical dishes of the island.
If you notice any gray circle in the middle, it comes from a volcanic area.
Yeah, so you can see the gray circle.
Yeah.
So I'm a trained sommelier, and it was really interesting to have Georgia take us through the different flavor profiles of the Asiatico wine.
Very red berry.
See, yes.
Yeah, very
Red berry, strawberry, sour cherries.
Yes.
A lot of the main differences I found was in the dryness of the wines. There are some wines called Asiatico that are only picked at night in order to avoid being too flavorful during the day in the hot Mediterranean sun. So those little subtle differences of even when the grapes were picked, day or night, really play into how different the end result of the wine will be.
The color characters just doesn't match with the
palate.
With the palate. No, yeah, it's very acidic.
Having Georgia as a guide to take us through these different grapes, the different blends, we were a lot more knowledgeable and pleasantly surprised of what the wines of Santorini can offer. We deducted the wines of Santorini, we learned about the different flavor profiles of the olive oils, and we wrapped it all up with a cooking demonstration. The cuisine of Santorini varies and is a little more unique than the other Greek islands that you might find in Faros or Mykonos or Naxos.
So, mincemeat?
We prepared a aubergine dish. Aubergine is the white eggplant of the island. It's very typical and very unique to Santorini. We made our homemade bechamel sauce.
We are not taking sushi.
We're not dipping sushi.
And we put together the perfect dish that was just very indulgent, very on point, and the foundation of it was the aubergine of Santorini. It was really great to get an inside look into the cuisine of Santorini. They were delicious, they're healthy, they're fresh, they're hand-picked, excellent.